Don't marry who you want to marry. Marry who wants to marry you. And ever since I've come into the king's life, he's been nothing but selfless and a changed man. Even knowing my condition, he's accepted me. A condition no man will accept.
What will you do when you marry a beautiful bride in a grand ceremony only to realize on your wedding night that she was carrying another man's child? That was the situation of King Odiele when he forcefully married Queen Lotharn, just to prove to her that he is the king and he goes all length to have whatever he wants in life. Alright folks, stay tuned as we bring you the detailed review of the movie Throne of Games Part 2. But please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share with friends. The movie, Throne of Games Part 1, ended with so many questions than answers. Anyone that watched the movie was expecting to see or know how the story will end. Well, in the Part 2, the controversy and viewers' expectation for Queen Lotharn to finally fall in love with the king was very as they watched the Part 2. Now, the question is which man will have that patience to accept his mistake of marrying a woman that was already pregnant with a child? Despite the embarrassment, the Queen Lotharn made life unbearable for everyone simply because her heart belonged Akatsi. Analysis of the movie. The location was perfect, costume was on point, settings added to the finesse of the storyline as village setting and acting, directing and cinematography was on point. Top 10 lessons to learn from the movie. Lesson 1. Pride does not only destroy one person but all the people that related to such a person. King Odili's pride and boastful talks landed him into marrying a woman he should have married only for him to suffer the consequences and not even have the opportunity to consummate the marriage for long. Lesson 2. As a leader, critical decisions that affect destinies like the choice of a life partner and major decisions that affect a whole kingdom should be made based on discernment and not based on feelings and as a means to settle a personal score. Lesson 3. Do not pay evil for evil. Let mercy and compassion lead us in all we do. Aweli was ordered by King Odiele to eat the same food she poisoned, to get rid of the queen. As she laid on the floor struggling for her life after eating the poisoned food, Queen Lotharn, after gaining a little strength from treatment, came to plead for her life to spared and treated. Lesson 4. Sometimes, our evil and selfish actions have consequences on innocent people. Aweli's evil intention to get rid of the queen led to her parents and entire family being banished from the kingdom. Lesson 5. Sometimes, wisdom is not keeping a friend to your enemy close to you. And now, the question was the judgment of King Odiele right, to banish Aweli and her family from the village? Lesson 6. Everyone love story is different. Sometimes, it takes lots of great sacrifice and pain to define who your heart truly deserves to live with. Lesson 7. Love alone is not enough. Marry the one who loves you and in addition, is ready to sacrifice and do everything possible to have you in his or her life. King Odiele went the extra mile to do everything possible, despite public shame, gossip and the humiliation he went through to keep his wife. Lesson 8. Don't just sit down and complain simply because someone was destroying your happiness in life and your marriage. King Odiele went the extra mile to catch the actual man that impregnated his queen. He took decisions to address the problem. Lesson 9. You cannot keep and manage two lovers effectively. As long as Queen Odiele was still having her heart towards Akatsi, she lost concentration on her role as the queen and as a wife to the king. The moment she decided to let go of Akati, that began her own healing and a new journey to enjoy her marriage and role as a queen and a wife. Lesson 10. Your present life could be a serious mistake, but it is your decision that determines whether you'll still be making mistakes or moving towards a solution. In the movie, several mistakes were made by King Odili, Aweli, King Lotharn and the several maidens that warmed the bed of the king, but a decision to live a better life is a step to walk in a new life. Alright my friends, are you going through serious marital, relationship and life crises like we saw in the movie? Sometimes, it's just a matter of just one important decision and your life will change forever. For prayers, counseling, and to give your life to Jesus for a total turnaround, then, pick the WhatsApp number on your screen and contact our online pastor for help. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to tell us your lessons and personal review about the movie.